Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Your Arms to Israel International Ministries and our studio. It's wonderful to have you with us this week, ready to join us in the Nazarene Yisraelite truth of the latter-day gathering and restoration of both houses of Yisrael. There really is no other message in Scripture. It is a message of Yahshua gathering the nations, turning them from the ways of their pagan ancestors, leaving their Western Gentile mindset behind, because it is written in Yirmiyahu chapter 16 that in the latter days all men will come from the ends of the earth, saying, truly we have inherited only lies, only vanity, and only falsehood. And in the latter days men will acknowledge their pagan foundation, and will say, in that day, Jeremiah 16, Yirmiyahu says that they shall know, the nations, they shall know that I am Yahweh Elohim. And so that's what we're all about, this Your Arms to Israel International Ministries Shabbat Video Club. We're honored to have you with us. We're honored that you've taken the time to be with us. And please feel free to share these wonderful messages that are anointed and pinpointedly, accurately guided by the Ruach HaKodesh. And as you stay with us through the months and through the weeks, you will see your most kadosh emunah, faith, being built up in the truth of the commonwealth. That's right, the commonwealth of Israel. Yahweh wants you and I to be equal heirs, equal partakers, equal citizens, drinking of that same commonwealth, because Yeshua is king of Yisrael, and certainly not of a separate non-Yisraelite entity. And so sit back and again, make yourselves at home and be comfortable with us, and we'll go right now, immediately, into today's special Shabbat service. Shabbat Shalom.
against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Thus saith Yahweh. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Thus saith Yahweh. Rise up, all you sons of Yahweh. Rise up, all you daughters of Zion. Rise up, oh Yahweh, oh yeah. It's Friday for you. You got to stand up, sons of Yaakov. Stand up for the children of Ephraim. Stand up for the day Yeshua. It's Friday for you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Thus saith Yahweh. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Thus saith Yahweh. Come on and rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. You're gonna rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Come on and rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up, come on and rise up, rise up. All you sons of Yahweh, rise up. All you daughters of Zion, rise up. Oh Yahweh, oh yeah, it's Friday for you. We're gonna stand up for the sons of Yaakov. Stand up for the sons of Ephraim. Stand up. Yeshua, now it's Friday for you. Stand up for the victory in Yahweh. Not by might, not by power, oh, but by my ruach is Yahweh. Not by might, not by power, oh, but by my ruach is Yahweh. Yahweh. Not by might, not by power, but by my ruach is Yahweh. Not by might, not by power, oh, but by my ruach is Yahweh. Come on. We're going to praise the name of Yahweh.
Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse number 6. Again, I'll be preaching for, well, today can only be for an hour and a half max. A message entitled Two Seals. Now, there's not the kind of seals you see in the Central Park Zoo. Okay? S-E-A-L-S, seals as in something that is what? Closed, or something that is sealed. Two seals. I've gone back to the weekly Torah Parsha to try to get back on track. When you preach from the Torah Parsha, the good thing is it keeps you more organized in what you're trying to do and what you're trying to say. The bad thing is, when you're teaching from the Torah portion, sometimes it kind of limits you to what you're going to do. You're kind of limited to what you're going to do. You don't have the freedom necessarily in the Ruach. So, but overall, I think it's good as an Nazarene Israelite congregation that we follow the weekly Torah Parsha. Amen? Ezekiel 16:6. Yechezkel 16:6. Baruch Hashem. 16:6. And when I passed by you, Yahweh speaking in the first person, and saw you defiled in your own dung, in your own blood, I said to you when you were in your dung, in your blood, live, yes. I said to you when you were in your dung, live. Now we see Yahweh saying, 2 times, when I passed by you. Now when we hear the phrase, pass by you, what's the first thing we should be thinking of? Today's Parsha. Pesach. Passover. When I passed by you, I said, live, live. Yahweh repeats himself 2 times. When I passed by you, today's Parsha is Bo, which includes the Shemot, the Exodus. When I passed by you and I saw you defiled in your own dung, I said to you when you were in your own dung, live. Yes, I said to you, when you were in your own dung, live. The Hebrew term, in your own dung, live, 2 times, used 2 times, therefore, again, this message, the 2 seal, is bedamcha, bedamayich chayi, bedamayich chayi, which literally means, more literally means, with your blood you will live. Yahweh says, I passed by you, with your blood you shall live, more literally in the Hebrew. I saw you defiled, but even though I saw you defiled in your own blood, I passed by you and I said, with your blood you will live, with your blood you will live. In other words, Yahweh saw our people in Mitzrayim, as we see into this week's Parsha, living in the blood of their own ways and in the blood of what? Toil and the blood of slavery. Right? So Yahweh saw Israel living in the dam of slavery in our own blood, and he passed by and said, Bedamayich chayi, or with your blood, or when you were in your own blood, I said what? Live. Yes. I said when you were in your dam, live. What does that mean? When Yahweh says live, when we were in our own blood, the blood of slavery, what does that mean? Redemption. Amen? Redemption. Live. You're in the blood of slavery. Be free. Live. Be set free. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. But notice in this verse, in Yechezkel 16, if we go down, if we stay here in verse, if we stay here in verse 6, we see how many mentions of live. How many references to the word chai? 2. 2 references to the word chai. Should I stop now? No? Keep going? There are 2 references to the word live. And the reason that there are 2 references, in order to find the reason, we have to go where? To today's Parsha. Very good. Today's Parsha is the Parashat Bo, and we find that in Shemot 12. Let's go to Shemot, Exodus 12. Verse number 44.
Exodus.
Verse number 44. Shemot 12, 44. But every man's eved, slave, that is bought for money, when you have brit milad, or circumcised him, then shall he eat of it. In other words, a man who loves Yahweh cannot be redeemed without eating and shedding the blood of the Paschal lamb. But there's another qualification to being redeemed. We see here in verse 44. When you have circumcised or brit milah him, then, when? Then shall he eat. So we see how many sheddings of blood for the redeemed Israelite. We see 2 sheddings of blood for the redeemed Israelite. We see the shedding of blood for the paschal lamb. What is the Hebrew word for paschal? Well, sorry, what is the Hebrew word for lamb? Say. And what is the Greek word for lamb? Amnos. So we see the shedding of blood of the lamb and the brit milah. What in essence is brit milah? It is the shedding of the blood of the foreskin male, and the blood is a token of the Abrahamic covenant. And here's where you got to be careful. Unlike the church, who teaches we're not under the circumcision of Moshe, and therefore circumcision is part of the law, and after all, we're not under the law, are dead wrong. No, make that dead wrong. Make that 2 deads. As opposed to live, dead. Alright? Wrong. Because most of the religious world equates brit milah, or circumcision, with the Torah of Moshe. Let me submit to you something radical. Circumcision, brit milah, has nothing to do with the Torah. If there was no Torah, there would still be brit milah. You cannot be redeemed without brit milah. That's what it says. If our people ate the Pesach without brit milah, they were cut off from Israel. Let's continue, verse 45. Shemot 12:45. A foreigner or a hired eved shall not eat of it. In other words, you got to be Israel to be redeemed. Nothing's changed. We are Israel, therefore we are redeemed. Yahweh knew we were Israel, therefore he redeemed us. Are you a Calvinist or an Arminian? Yes. Well, which one are you? Yes. Are you a Calvinist or an Arminian? Yes. Or are you an Arminian or a Calvinist? Yes. See. Absolute. Why? Because he chose me, but he knew I would choose him. So because he knew I would choose him, he chose me. I'm in him, he's in me. If I abide in him, and his words abide in me, I will never fall away. So I don't really care if you can lose your salvation, because I don't plan on leaving him for Buddha, Confucius, or Fox Football on Channel 7.
Amen.
So all those who are debating whether you can or cannot lose your salvation are not really sure or secure in their salvation. They wouldn't be talking about it in the first place.
Right.
So I'll let somebody else argue about that. I don't have time for that. Whatever little time I have, I give to Rivka and Yogli. Okay? I don't have time for that. So to be a Israelite, you have to be what? Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, and you have to abide in Yeshua with the cutting of the Brit Milah. Let's continue. Verse 46. In one bite shall it be eaten, meaning all the redeemed are in one bite. There's no such thing as the Jews and the church. They are all one bite, one commonwealth, one house of faith. The lamb and the circumcision are in one bite. Amen. In one bite it shall be eaten. You shall not carry forth any of it out of the flesh outside the bite, meaning it is a Israelite thing. It's a Israelite possession. Neither shall you break a bone of it. We know Yeshua's bones were not broken, and points to Yeshua as the Lamb of Yahweh who takes away the sins of the world. And when a ger or a what? Stranger sojourns with you and desires to join Israel by shomering the blood of Pesach, all his males get sent to First Baptist on the corner.
Absolutely not.
Because it's one bite. So even if someone has no Israelite blood, in order for them to be saved and redeemed and forgiven, they've got to join the Bayit and come into the Bayit and become members of the Commonwealth of Israel. Very simple. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. Very simple. All the congregation of Israel shall shomer it, and the ger and the sojourner who wants to shed the blood of Pesach and eat the Pesach, he and his males in his mishpacha, family, shall be circumcised. Then, no, he just can't walk in and go, I saw your ad on TBN. I saw your ad on Christian radio, and we want to come and experience the Passover. According to the Torah, you must be circumcised and blood washed to experience the Pesach.
Amen.
Don't go into Galatians because I won't even go there today. If you want to know what Galatians really says, just pick up a copy of the second edition. I have about 300 study notes. Okay, I'm not going to waste time today, so don't even bother. Okay? That's not what I'm talking about. The point is, there are two sheddings of blood for anyone, stranger, ger, sojourner, who wants to be redeemed in one bayit with the rest of the biological people of redeemed Israel. Correct? They've got to come into the bayit. The bayit does not go out to them. How do I join Israel? You come in. You come into the house. You come into the bayit. You stay in the bayit. You abide in the bayit. You become brit milah if you're a male. And then you shomer the Pesach. Let's continue. And when again, we already read that. And then let him come and shomer. And he shall be as one, look, he shall be as one that is born, what? In the land, meaning a native. For no uncircumcised person shall eat it. What's it? The Pesach. No uncircumcised person can eat the Pesach. Now, Brit Chadashah circumcision is both of the heart and of the male organ. As Hebrews, we do not separate the spiritual from the physical. They are interrelated. The Greek world, or the Greco-Roman world, always separates the flesh from the ruach. Ruach, good. Flesh, bad. Worship, good. Sex, bad. Singing Tehillim to Yahweh, mucho bueno. Pero, holding hands and eating, very bad. This is pure Greco-Roman garbage. The Hebrew says the body is, matter of fact, Rav Shaul says it in Romia 14. The body is for Yahweh, Yahweh is for the body, so whether we are in the body or outside of the body, we are for Yahweh and Yahweh is for us.
Amen.
The body is for Yahweh, meaning Yahweh is for the body. Yahweh wants you to have not just sex, He wants you to have good sex.
True.
Yahweh wants you not just to eat, He wants you to eat eclairs and kosher caviar, if there was such a thing. It is the Greco-Roman mind that says, oh, you're in the flesh. Why? Because